Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, dear students, and welcome back to a new lesson. Your teacher is Mr. Sabr Azza. Let's start our lesson. Today's lesson is Unit 4, Conversation. That's page 58 and 59. So open your Megapool students book at page 58, 59. The aims of these lessons are to learn. First one is to learn new vocabulary. Before conversation, we used to learn new vocabulary that may help us understand the conversation, and then to listen to and practice a conversation. Listen to and practice a conversation. Today's vocabulary are the word spread, an abundant meal laid out on table. Then spread is an abundant meal laid out on a table. Whipped it up, made it quickly and easily. In no time means very quickly. Quite the something means very good something, a very good something. Come to think of it means something has just occurred to me. Something has just occurred to me. Have a sweet tooth, love desserts and candy. Love desserts and candy. So have a sweet tooth means loves dessert and candy. These are the words. Let's move to the conversation. Look at the picture. What can you see? Yes, it is a kind of cake. It's a kind of cake. Now let's listen to the conversation. While listening, please read along in order for you to be able to practice the conversation. Now listen.
Page 58. 4. Conversation.
Thank you so much for this wonderful meal. It must have taken all day to make such a phenomenal spread.
My pleasure. It was no hassle at all. I whipped it up in no time.
You are quite the cook. I don't think I've ever had such a gourmet meal.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Can I give you some more of the chicken?
Oh, no thanks. I'm absolutely stuffed.
Would you like to try the grilled asparagus?
Yes. Let's continue our conversation.
No, really. I couldn't possibly eat more.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Honestly, I couldn't eat another bite.
Oh, that's a shame. I made 2 different desserts. One is a chocolate raspberry layer cake, and the other is almond creme brulee.
Did you say chocolate raspberry cake? Come to think of it, it's rude to turn down food, right? I'm sure I could fit in a bit of that. And maybe I'll have a bite of creme brulee as well. I have a sweet tooth, you know.
Yes. After you've listened to the conversation, let's answer these questions. Does Nawal assume Fadwa went to a lot of trouble to cook the meal? What does Nawal say? It must have taken all day. Number 2, what foods did Fadwa prepare? She prepared chicken, grilled asparagus, and 2 desserts. What change of attitude does Nawal have? What causes this change? She changed her mind about being stuffed on hearing about her favorite desserts. Now your turn. Role play with a partner. Pretend you are hosting dinner for a family member. Act out the meal using the phrases from the books for offering, accepting, and declining food and drinks. For offering, accepting, and declining food and drinks, we say, please help yourself too. Please help yourself too. That's offering. Would you like to try that? That is another offering. Can I give you some more? Thanks, I'd love a little some more. Thanks, I'd love a little some more. That is accepting. No, thank you. That is declining. Thank you, but another declining. I couldn't eat another bite. That is declining. I am stuffed. That is declining. You may use these expressions to act your role as a family member or a hosting for dinner. Yes. Let's move to an exercise. Complete the conversation with the words and phrases from the box. These are the words we learned before. Come to think of it. Have a sweet tooth. Quite that. Put you out, spread, and whip them up in no time. That's Maya and Lisa. Are you hungry? A little. I can make a snack. How about some nachos? Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you. But I don't want to. Space. You're busy with other things. So the answer will be, but I don't want to put you out. To put you out. It's no trouble at all. I can. Space. Really? I make them all the time and it's very fast. I can. Yes, I can whip them up in no time. Whip them up in no time. Thanks, I'd love some, but to tell you the truth, how about something sugary? So yes, I have a sweet tooth. How about something sugary? Oh, no problem, space. I baked cookies this morning. I almost forgot. I also have some cake that I made yesterday and left over from 2 days ago. Please help yourself to any of it. So, come to think of it. Come to think of it. Wow, this is a huge space. There are so many choices. You're another space. Cook, aren't you? I am impressed. Wow, this is a huge spread. This is a huge spread. And you are quite the cook, aren't you? I'm impressed. Oh, thank you. Just hope you'll save room for dinner. Well, I'll try, but I can't make any promises. Thank you very much for listening and wishing to see you in another lesson.